What's going on, guys? It's Martin Lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a garage tour. Now, it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, and I really do think it's time to do another one because of all these new vehicles that have came out. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize for such a late upload. I was kind of waiting to see if a new car released today, but that ended up not being the case, so we're just going to have to see what Rockstar does with the rest of the unreleased vehicles and when they're going to add the snow in for the New Year's. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So starting us off with my first vehicle here, we have the Comet Retro Custom, and as you guys can see, I've changed the color once again. And something that's really bothering me about this, for some reason, every single time I log in, my crew emblem is on the side. I don't know what is up with that. I never put it on, but it ends up going on it anyways. Moving on to the LG Retro Custom, this is also another favorite of mine, obviously, since I own two of them. So right here is kind of the modified, decked out race version of it, and the one over here is kind of one that I use for car shows and different things like that. You guys probably saw it in one of my mini movie Mondays just a couple days ago. This car was featured in there. Moving on to another favorite is the Tempesta. Now, I absolutely love the color on this. I love this yellow. I know in my paint job video I said it looks good with the secondary black, but I take that back. I really do like it just completely race yellow. It's definitely a good look on the Tempesta, and it definitely obviously looks really good in the garage. Moving on, we have the Banshee 900R here. I've been meaning to do a drift tutorial. Someone requested that a couple days ago, so I'm going to try to have that out by next week for you guys, and this is most likely the car I will be using. It's definitely a really easy car to drift in the game. But moving on to the LG RH8, this one is actually not modified at all. It just looks like it is. It has all the cosmetics. Moving on to the trophy truck, not really sure if this fits in this garage, but it definitely is an expensive vehicle, and I really do need to do the rim glitch because I do not like them just being gray. I really do rather them be black. But anyways, moving on to the Sultan RS, I really just need a different paint job on this. I've had this blue on here for quite some time now, and I think that's one of the reasons that's made me want to sell it a couple times. But I think if I just put new rims and a new paint job on it, I would definitely enjoy the vehicle as much as I used to. But as of right now, I'm just going to save my money for the new vehicles and then maybe paint it another day. Moving on, we have the Rapid GT here. This is also another vehicle I really do like to drift, and in my opinion, it's actually one of the easiest cars to drift in the game, especially now that Rockstar actually added this slamming glitch back into the game, or whatever you want to call it, lowering glitch. But it definitely is a really fun car to drift. I'm also probably gonna have to change up the paint job on this one as well. But moving on to the last but not least in this garage, we have the Carbonizer. This one has been one of my favorite vehicles in the game. Number one, because it was the first car I actually bought when I got on GTA Online. It took me forever to save up for it. I remember I was doing races, missions, all different kinds of things just so I could buy it. So that was my first car. That's why I still have it, and it's definitely unique to the game, especially with the hard top. So moving on into the second garage here, we have the Western Damon 2. It's definitely a really cool bike. Moving on, we have the Sand King XL. I believe that's what it's called. I believe that's what the four-door is actually called, and it definitely looks really cool, and it's definitely one of the biggest trucks in the game. Moving on, we have the Sadler. I really do need to modify that a little bit more. And then last but not least, we have the Mesa. So I really do like this garage because most of the vehicles in here are off-road vehicles, and the garage is in Blaine County, so it's easy access if I want to go off-roading. I had my trophy truck in here a couple days ago, but I decided to move it into my main garage in the city. But overall, most of the vehicles I try to store in here will be generally off-road. So moving on into my third garage here, we have the Yuga Classic. Now, I kind of feel bad for this car because I kind of just took it out, customized it, and haven't really done anything with it. It's been sitting in my garage, so it's been kind of neglected. But anyways, moving on into the Rakoto. This is probably my favorite SUV in the game. It definitely has a very unique look to it that definitely sets it aside from all the SUVs in the game. But the rest of the garage is kind of pointless. This Fudo right here is actually really cool. You wouldn't know it, but it actually has a turbo, fully upgraded everything. I just didn't do any cosmetic mods to it. I was kind of trying to make it into a sleeper. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a car that looks normal, but the engine is super fast. So that's what I was trying to go for with this vehicle right here. And as you guys can see, there's no cosmetic mods on it whatsoever. Got my baddie, my Sanchez. We also have another Fudo over here. This one is modified fully, has all the engine mods as well. And this was definitely one of my favorite cars at some point in the game, but as of right now, it's kind of just sitting in my garage. Now, these two vehicles are just kind of pointless. Not even gonna go over those. I really just need to get rid of those. But anyways, moving on into my fourth and final garage here, we have the Sprunk Buffalo. Now, I've been debating on whether I want to sell this for quite a while now. I never use it, and I could definitely use some extra cash, but every single time I take it out to drive it, it definitely is a very fun car to drive. Now, everything else in this garage is kind kind of pointless. They're just all old cars from various photo shoots I've done on Snapmatic and everything like that. So there's not very many expensive vehicles in this garage. It's just basically for Snapmatics. Now right here, I almost completely forgot I had this bike. It is actually the Vortex, and it's definitely one of the best looking bikes in the game in my opinion. I really do like how the eyes glow in the front. Moving on into my ETR1 over here, got the classic purple on it. I used to have white rims, but I decided to go back to the black ones. I think it looks a lot better. And then last but not least, we have this thing right here. And I don't know why the name completely blanked on me right now, but I tried kind of making it look like my car in real life. It's not actually based off of that car, but that's the car in the game that most resembles my Acura Integra in real life. But anyways, that's basically it. I also have two more garages. I have a biker's warehouse and another garage, and there's just pointless cars in there. I have one Nightblade and a couple other just random vehicles as well. But anyways, that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Hopefully we see some snow coming into GTA Online tomorrow. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that if we do. And I'm assuming if they do release the snow, we will also get a brand new vehicle. And I'm really hoping it's not the FCR 1000. I really do hope they release the Tally GTB or the Spectre. But we'll just have to see. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already for daily videos just like this one. And I'll see you guys in my next video.